Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to March 21st, 2015 at the Bakersfield Speedway heat race time with the American stocks.
Something tells me that this race won't start as scheduled, based off of Conway's pace.
I had it going, man.
Either that or everybody's nervous of Conway and they just want to stay back.
I had the momentum and everything.
You did, but Conway did not help.
No, those are really small Ds. I thought those were quotation marks. Or maybe that car is 38 inches long. I don't know.
Could be.
But want to mention the pit area looks packed here tonight, Tommy. A lot of... What's going on?
I'm not laughing at the pit. I'm still laughing at the field.
You're right. Maybe they are a little intimidated.
I think he might be. He might have not taken a shower or something.
Maybe he has, yeah.
Oh, here we go.
This
Okay,
could be it. And the green flag's in the air. First heat race of the night. Maybe they were waiting for us to do the starting lineup. Oh boy, 4 wide through turns 1 and 2, and the 74 of Austin Kiefer is going to go around. And bumper slam into turn number 3.
American stock.
I love this division so much. Literally, it's got to be one of my favorite divisions. Oh, huge contact down the front straightaway. The 38A DD, whatever is on that car. Wow.
There's a lot of contact.
If you ever need to ask yourselves throughout this night of, I wonder why I decided to join into the stream, welcome, folks.
And all you saw was just a typical one lap.
That was one lap. How many do we have tonight? Oh man. Well, the 38 DD has been asked to park. I believe that is more towards the one and done rule. But I don't know exactly what was everything there. I don't know if Conway had to push out of the corner or whatnot, but he did everything he could to make sure that 33 car nearly flipped over down the front straightaway.
He just wanted to...
I mean, that reminded me of when you and I are trailer racing.
Yeah.
But, I mean, hey, what's going on? Let's go through the starting lineup, Tommy. I think that's what messed everybody up.
I think it did.
The 86, that's Mike Waters. The 33 machine, whose roof is already falling off, is driven by Jeremy Watts. The 25 machine mentioned is Cody Sly. The 57, Jeb Bailey. The 10 machine is driven by Trevor Baker. And rounding out this field, spun it out earlier, the M74 of Austin Kiefer.
Now, I think I got to make a correction because they duct taped over the M. So I think it's just going to be 74 tonight until Miranda Dodson gets back behind the wheel.
It could happen.
It's good to be back at Bakersfield Speedway. We go green for the restart. 2 weeks in a row we've been out here.
Yep, and we're door slamming.
And then it'll be 2 weeks in a row that we won't be here, but we'll be back.
Will it be 2 or 3?
2. 3, actually. You're right.
Oh boy, front straightaway. Notice perhaps a bit of smoke coming out of Baker, but we're going crazy all over the place. Jeb Bailey holding on to it. Okay, he gets it going straight down the back straightaway. Tommy, American stocks, especially at this time of night, the track is as bad as it's going to be. I think we just lost a tire. I think we're about to lose a car. And I think we're American stock racing.
We did, in fact,
you know you're American stock racing when you have a car that looks like it's running like this.
Oh, I think Kiefer just got the wall on the right front. He's got a right rear flat.
Kiefer's right rear blew out during the contact. Looks like the yellow may be coming out. It's not out, but we have crew people servicing the car on the back straight. There's the caution. Huh. So I believe the 10 machine's on fire.
Baker was smoking for quite a bit, and now it's...
Jeremy Watts is about stopped in turn number 3. Welcome.
4 laps in to the first race of the night of many.
Oh boy. We got a lot of sprint car action ahead, Tommy, tonight. Midgets and race savers. And lightning sprints. All sorts of good stuff. Jeremy Watts looks like his car just kind of quit. over in turn 3, so that 33 machine is going to be pushed off. The 10 of Baker saw that thing up and smoke Cheech and Chong style.
It was cooking, now it's now it was smoking, now it's cooked.
It was cooking, now it's basting.
Yeah. Whoa. Sorry for making everybody dizzy there. Now Baker is getting back in the car. He's going to get a ride back into the pits. You don't know how bad it is, but hopefully they can get it patched up and return on track for the main events. Now tonight you guys all get a bonus race. We'll have a B main for the California Lightning Sprints tonight. So we get an extra race.
Oh, they lost the hood.
Oh, the hood. I think that might be the cheapest thing that he's lost today. Lights out, getting ready for the restart.
4 down, 4 to go. Bud Light restart time, Mike Waters, Cody Sly, and Jeff Bailey.
Well, the first thing that comes to mind then, Tommy, you mentioned that the winner from last time out isn't going to be here. That just makes me think of the points. Uh-oh. Green flag.
Boy.
Is Waters having an issue?
I think he might have. That car is not doing what it's supposed to.
Or maybe Sly got him a bit crossed up. Cody Sly jumps the lead in that 25 machine.
I don't know, because that 86 now is running like a top. And now it's going for the lead.
Maybe he just wanted to make another pass for the lead. Jet Bailey's right in this mix. He's going to go way wide. He's going to hold on to it. He made that line work. Usually we see them catch the wall side by side for the lead. Kiefer going to return to the racetrack in a 74 machine. Waters takes it. Sly with the slide job.
This is stuff you see in American stocks all the time. Bumping and banging and great racing action.
Well, you had the perfect saying, I think, when we were covering. Jet Bailey's right in this mix, by the way. That 57 car wants a taste of this lead.
Top 3 on the screen.
But you pointed out on opening night just 2 weeks ago that race, this is as clean as those cars are and pretty as those cars are going to look.
For the entire year.
Yeah, some of them showed up actually looking quite how they are now.
Yeah.
White flag is in the air, checkered flag going to fly this time by for the 86 of Mike Waters. The battle for second between Sly and Bailey. Waters wins, Bailey spins sideways and
hold on,
out. You know, technically he still hasn't crossed the line.
Yeah, all he's got to do is cross the line. He will be scored third.
There it is.
Kiefer in the 74 returned on track a lap or 2 late.
But I like Bailey's drive for that. He didn't just say, I'll finish third. No. I think the guy who won the race is also smoking. American stuff.
That's just a symbol of these cars are still running.
Yeah.
Heat race number 2. Getting ready to go. The field lined up on the pole, the number 14, Mark Irwin to his outside. Defending champion Brian Childress with a fresh right side, if you will. Number 27, that's Eric Simmental. To his outside, the number 9, actually, it's just straight up number 9, Charles Morrison. 17, Tracy Childress, and the 38 rounding out the field. That is Tyler Sylvester. 8 laps scheduled. Getting ready for the green. If it's anything like the last heat race, it's going to be exciting.
I have no reason to believe it's not going to be just like the last heat race.
Irwin and Childress side by side. Simmental on the bumper. He's bouncing around. It looks like he's going to be out of power and actually spit out a drive shaft. He's pulling it into the infield. The drive shaft is still attached to the car. Morrison scraping the wall and hitting Sylvester. And we have completed 1 lap.
Do you need a drive shaft? Is that important?
It wouldn't be important if it was a front-wheel drive car.
Oh, these aren't the mini stocks.
No.
Gotcha. You've lost a drive shaft, haven't you?
Yes, I have. And what happened was, I don't know if the camera picked it up, but Simmental, he got over into the rough stuff, and it bounced around the rear end and everything else and spit the drive shaft out. Morrison and Sylvester, these two are crossing it up over in the corners. Great battle for 4th.
They've had a little bit of contact, which tends to drive up the intensity of the guy behind the wheel.
And the guy behind the wheel in the lead, Brian Childress, continuing on where he left off last year. Mark Irwin in the second spot.
Trying a very high line.
He's going to try something. It looks like all the drivers are trying something new. Third place as well, Tracy Childress.
I'm seeing a lot of that, Tommy. Last time out, we did not have cars running this high.
Irwin, I think he's going to try to use that wall for a right rear turning. Tighten that car up. So drivers are trying something new here tonight.
Maybe he just needs room for another sponsor on the rear quarter panel.
Might be. Lap number 5 up on the scoreboard of 8. There's quite a bit of a gap between first and third. Third place Tracy Childress now starting to get heat from the 9 of Morrison. The reason why I screwed up on Morrison's numbers is because we had a debate earlier on in the pits, we as in the announcers down below, if it had a C in it, and it does not. Out of turn number 4, Brian Childress in the 44 machine, checkered flag, he raced number 2. Second spot, Mark Irwin. Top 3 for Tracy Childress, and Morrison and Sylvester. They've been duking it out. They finished 4th and 5th.
Nice. American stocks. Getting ready for the first heat race of the California Lightning Sprints. Love seeing the wings on these cars. Starting on the front row. To the inside, the number 92 machine is AJ Bender. This is a very tight first 2 rows, aren't they?
Yeah, it is.
The 07 machine, who we saw racing at Anaheim Stadium just a little bit ago. As in a couple weeks ago? Or is that the 17?
17.
Okay, good.
Dale
because
Gamer.
I was going to say, I have his name. Green flag is in the air, and quick to make a move to the middle, and some contact is the 25 machine.
62 off the pace.
Yeah, that's 62 driven by Marshall Satan. Well, I guess that is how you say his name. I just didn't want people to think that, you know. Well, here we go. The battle for the lead has been on the 25 machine, who must have arrived a little later than everybody else.
Yeah, there were a few drivers that did show up after the sheet was written down.
Yeah, Dakota Albright right now moving into the second spot. He's in the 35 machine. He's setting his sights on the leader. And now the number 10 machine moving into third is driven by Dan Hilberg. Rounding out this field, the 11, who we also don't have a name on. I actually, when I was signing in, just in the middle while you guys were watching qualifying, I was amidst crew members signing in for the pits. So just to give you an idea of, I guess some of these guys showed up kind of late. I'm noticing the 25 machine seems to either be off the pace or just... No, there's something wrong with that car.
Yeah, it sounds sour. So your leader actually now looks to be an expired engine.
Yeah, and that car's going to stop, but the checkered flag is going to come out for Dakota Albright. I think the bigger problem the 25 has is he's a horse with no name.
Oh, we can give him a name. Heat race number 2 for the California Lightning Sprints. We go green. Corey Andrews leads the field into turn number 1. 3 wide for the second spot. Bobby McNovich in the 21 makes a pass into the second spot. Jarrett Kramer in the 10 and third spot with 86. That is driven by Alex Gregorius. And rounding out the field, the number 69, James Helling. Battle for the lead. Corey Andrews leading over Bobby. Bobby's going to try the high side. Great battle up front here on lap number 2. Bobby takes the lead. Bobby McNovich in the 21K machine takes the lead into turn number 3. And he is powerful everywhere these California Lightning Sprints go, but especially here at Bakersfield Speedway. I think we've seen him win the most out here. Corey Andrews in the second spot now. He's starting to get chased down by Jarrett Kramer's number 10. White flag flying just to show how fast these races are. I'm gonna lie, I think this race was cut down. Checkered flag for Bobby Novich. Battle for the second spot across the line. I don't know. The scoreboard says Corey Andrews in the 22, but that was a dead heat for the second spot.
Yeah, they ran 6 laps.
I don't know if that has anything to do with the timing of everything. We are a bit delayed. Started qualifying late. Wheel pack got done.
Heat race number 3. I almost lost count there. Of the California Lightning Sprints, starting on the front row.
He did win a go-kart race, so.
Oh, man. See, you're doing this to me again. The guy on the pole isn't even on this sheet. But on his outside is the number 14 of Steve Rosa. Green flag. I hate to say it, but there's a car that showed up without a number. What am I supposed to do with that? In second place right now. Green and black looking for the lead.
Look at that. So you weren't lying when you said there's some late entry.
I think they just finished building that car on the way here.
Well, it's probably still warm.
The paint's probably still wet. Moving into the third spot, the number 9 machine of Corey Hoover, I believe, unless that's the 9X.
No, you're right. Corey Hoover.
Sweet. And then the number 4 of Jeff Dyer, making a move to the inside of the 75. I should probably write down the numbers we don't have. That's a wrap on the whole field. Oh, no, it's not the 15 machine. I apologize. Joe Provis.
Joe's a rookie. You can tell by the caution tape.
Yeah, he did not have a good turn number 2 there. You can see the car just wanted to go up. That car, for us asphalt people, that car's driving tight.
I think it still applies for dirt track racing. But sometimes the
no, I think they just say it's driving like
White flag out, so another 6-lap heat race. Something we're going to have to get used to if they're going to do this for the rest of the heats. Out of turn number 4, the number 14. Checkered flag.
Yeah, good win for Rosa.
Now I can read on the wing, the 75. Last name is Hansen. Heat race number 4 for the California Lightning Sprints. On point, the number 11. That is driven by a driver that showed up late.
Yeah, welcome to the jungle.
To the outside, the number 5, Brian Corso, inside row number 2, the 42. That is driven by Joe Robertson. We go green. 03, Pat Kelly. And rounding out the field is the
17X.
17X. Driven by the driver that showed up late.
Uh-oh, trouble for your 5 machine.
That sounded like a chain. I can hear something grinding. Funny enough, just to show how late some of these drivers have pulled in, I got these names before they hot lapped from the actual series tech area where they signed in and paid for their pit entry. That's epic. I would tell you who's leading, but I can't. But nonetheless, we'll get this straightened out. If you are on our Facebook page and you'd like to share who is driving in the names that we don't have, if you're a fan of the California Lightning Sprints, go ahead and let us know through message or comment, and we'll write it down as quickly as we can. Or if you want to just pretend to give the drivers a name, we'll do that too.
I'll be impressed if anyone can tell me the driver of the green-black machine. USAC Honda Western Midgets getting ready for their first heat race right now. Starting on the pole, the number 27 of Nick Chiavello.
Oh, this is going to be exciting.
Caution. Well, you were right. See, the thing is, they just wanted to hear the caution.
I think someone might get yelled at. Someone definitely.
I think that they knew that truck was coming out. It's just it came out so late that they weren't able to signal these guys quick enough. I don't know.
They were half a lap.
They probably just got home from go-kart racing too, so give them a break.
Yeah, you're right.
So we have one to go. We could get through the starting lineup.
Let's hear it.
So the 27 Nick Chiavello, starting at his outside, is the 1P machine of Terry Nichols. Starting row number 2, the 7 of Shannon McQueen, and the number 8 machine of Randy Pankratz. And our final row, the 21 of Jimmy Voidle, and to his outside
is I'm having a hard time with it too. It is the 9D
of Sean Dutton. Green flag in the air. USAC Honda Western Midgets into turn number 1. Now the 2 cars that had issues just didn't start it here. The 88 of Jeff Arata pulled on and then pulled off. And these cars were exciting just in qualifying.
Great move by McQueen, moving up into the second spot, passing 2 cars, Chiavello and Pankratz.
The 99 machine you saw pushed out kind of a little bit late was Tyler Dolaki. He's back in the pits. They'll have some work to do before they get to race time. Looks like your leader got a little crossed up. That's going to allow Shannon McQueen to make a move down the back straightaway. McQueen dives it into turn number 3 and takes over the lead.
One little slip is all it takes.
Looked like he may have caught the berm. Almost, I thought, caught the tire. One of the tractor tires. Oh, McQueen around in front of your leaders and big contact.
That might have gotten 3 cars.
3 hard hits on lap number 3 of the heat races in the USAC Honda Western Midgets. Shannon McQueen was leading. We saw just the lap before the 27 of Chiavello have trouble. Or excuse me, that wasn't the 27, that was the 1P of Terry Nichols who was leading. He lost the lead, and then McQueen took it over. But McQueen going through turn 3 time, he just looked like that classic, going through, and then the car just wanted to keep going sideways.
Yeah,
it wouldn't ever grab. I imagine that car has some damage.
You would think he got hit in the wheel.
That's what I'm looking at. The left rear's gotta have some issues.
And then definitely these other cars.
The 27.
And yeah, Pankratz and Chiavello just
Chiavello got hit while he was still in the air.
Yeah, stacked it up in there. You know what? Like I said, that might have claimed 3 cars. But they're getting pushed, not getting towed, so that could be good.
That's a very good sign, but I do believe the tow truck's about to claim Chiavello.
And he was the most airborne out of the 3. No, Chiavello's being pushed.
Well,
how about that? They've built these things a lot stronger since I remember.
Well, these are the cars of tomorrow.
He is
flat
at
tire.
A disadvantage with the right rear flat
tire.
So getting ready for the restart lap number 3.
Shannon McQueen, the 7 machine, has returned to the track. Doesn't look like it may still be filling it out, but that car does look like it has may still be filling it out. I think there's a problem with the left rear of that car.
I won't be surprised. Dudenhoff trying to pick up the front end like he did in qualifying. You saw it live here in Race Feed X.
Yeah, it looks like McQueen will be pulling it off.
That car is towed out. Terry Nichols in the 1P machine. Also a good battle for 3rd.
Oh boy. I looked down for a second, and as my eyes were going away from the number 1P of Nichols, I just saw 2 of his left sides up in the air. Or I should say both of them. Good battle for 3rd right now between the 21 in the wall. He ain't done them.
And still a good battle.
I thought that was going to catch, and we've seen these cars hit the wall like that before. Oh, your leader has trouble between your leaders. Is this an American stock race?
I think American stock midgets.
They literally just door slammed. Midgets just door slammed. Is that a first in the history?
And they got away with it.
That's literally 3 cars that just had issues that should have taken them out. Maybe that's why this is a 10-lap heat race. I don't know. Still leading the race is the 1P of Terry Nichols. He'll see the white. Oh, he's going to spin out. Oh, man.
Caution. So much to watch.
Oh, man. I love dirt track racing. You never know what you're going to get. Getting ready for the restart. 2-lap dash in this heat race. Dodnoff now our leader. Nichols able to continue, and a battle for the lead. It's the 8 of Pancras looking for it. It's been a wild race so far. White flag in the air. Pancras looking low. Dodnoff hits a jump that they just put in. And now Pancras looking to win this one. It's going to be a great battle out of turn number 4. Who's it going to be at the line? It's Dodenhoff.
Nice.
Coming from behind.
Hopefully this carries on between the 4 left on this track into the main events, because
I'll take it.
that was really good racing for 10 laps. Here we go, heat race for the USAC Honda Western Midgets. Green flag. Trey Marsham in the 73 brings the field into turn number 1. Getting pressured. How about 3 wide? They tried, but the yellow's out.
Yeah, I don't think they like that start.
Last time we were out here,
Wheelie.
the last time we were out here, the 73, Trey Marcham was the winner. Can you help me out with the number on the blue machine?
The Blue Deuce.
Of Steve Davis. And then we got the 71. I believe that's straight up of Ricky Shelton.
It is a 71S.
Then that would be Cody Swanson.
And then on his outside is the 55.
The 55 of David Prickett. So we're getting ready to go. Green flag. How about the 9E? That is driven by Jeff Harrington. Also in this field. Hang on, let him come to me. The number 68, Ronnie Gardner, and the 56, who's had problems today, Jack Hawley. Jack's going to pull it off in his number 50.
I think he just came to enter himself in the wheelie pipe.
Ronnie Gardner in the 4th position, making quick work around the 2D machine of Davis.
That's cool. Just saw one of the drivers here, number 68, pulling off his windshield.
Tear-offs. But I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
He moves into the 2nd spot. Rodney Gardner.
I said that on purpose.
Oh, man. He's closing in on Trey Marcham. These two are the heavy hitters in this class, it seems, along with a few others that you saw in the heat races. So don't be surprised if it's like this for the main event win. Ronnie Gardner down low. Trey Marcham running the middle of the track. Battle for the lead here on lap number 5, halfway through this heat race of a 10-lap race. So now we can just see how this track's going to work out. If Gardner's going to try the high side, which he was down low last lap, it looks like the speeds are very comparable between the two, very even. Trey Marcham, wheel spin out of turn number 4, but Gardner not able to do anything with it. Side by side for the lead. High side work this time by Ronnie Gardner into the lead. Lap number 7. Lap number 8 of the scoreboard cookie. With this, how about the 71 moving in on this battle? Cody Swanson in the 71S. White flag.
It's been single file throughout this pack. This has been the best racing on track.
Top 3 on your screen as they head into turn number 3. Out of turn number 4, Ronnie Gardner in the 68. Checkered flag, Marcham and Swanson. Your top 3. 55, 4th, David Prickett. 2D of Davis, and rounding out the field, the 9E of Harrington.
Ready for heat race number 1 for the Sport Mods here on March 21st, 2015 at Bakersfield Speedway. And on the front row, same number, same paint scheme, but different last name. The number 32 machine of Tina Pounds got married during the off season. And to her outside, the number 7 machine graduated from the mini stocks, Gary Spiller Jr. Row number 2 gives us the 09 of Brylan Holder, who we were talking about Minidorf drivers.
Yeah.
And to his outside,
74 Wild Wayne Dotson.
We'll take him. The 97 is Gary Dutton, and rounding out the field, the 88 machine of Austin Ruskoff. And Sport Mods. He's definitely pushing it a lot harder than he did last time we saw him out here. And I love it, though, because we talked about the learning curve. He came from mini stocks.
He came from a front.
He's still making it exciting. He just climbed the tire. I wonder how it's handling like a mini stock.
He went from front-wheel drive to rear-wheel drive. What, 2 months, 3 months?
Yeah, it was a pretty quick change. Want to mention the 88 machine of Austin Ruskoff. For those of you that tuned in back in mid-January, that would be the one car you'd recognize that races here more often than not. That was out there at Arizona Speedway. The one driver that we were like, hey, we recognize that one.
Austin Ruskoff made the trek as well as we did.
Tina Pounds, Wayne Dotson, and Gary Dutton, 3 drivers that will likely see battling for the main event victory tonight. This is the closest battle on track right now. Pounds looking for the heat race win. Dotson slips up. Dutton almost gets into him. He has to jump on the binders, and that's going to cause him to really lose touch with your leader. Spiller's still being exciting. He's being the most exciting right now.
White flag last lap.
May just be feeling it out. There might be something broken on that number 7 machine. Tommy mentioned the white flag out for Tina Pounds. This is an 8-lap heat race. These ones for the Sport Mods will be. Checkered flag in the air. Tina Pounds, your winner. But I think the fan winner, the winner of our hearts, was Gary Spiller.
Yeah, that car, it might have been bounced around a little too much and broke some suspension parts.
Well, he drove it, yeah. He drove it.
Heat race number 2 for the IMCA Sport Mods here at Bakersfield Speedway. The number 20 will start on the pole. That is Kevin Johnson. 2 is outside the 89M. Michael Black inside row number 2. Brand new car, the number 11. That is driven by Brian Baker. Into Baker's outside. Kel Kanke in the 33. Rounding out the field, Nick Spainhauer. We go green. And Johnsons were looking pretty good here in the practice hot lap session. And you can see it continue on. They got a groove going, and they're checking out from second spot. Brian Baker in the 11B. Michael Black. Second and third was Spainhauer down the number 40 down low, trekking it, and trying to find a way to get around the both of them. 3 wide out of turn number 4. Spainhauer passes both Baker and Black.
Spainhauer's on a bit of a mission.
Yeah, he is. Kanke now trying that low side that works for Spainhauer. Johnson, Kevin Johnson, doing some work right now, driving away on the 3rd lap.
You can see the 11B really struggles right on the exit of the center of the turn.
Brand new car for Brian Baker. And you can see that still got some work to do. He's also learning the chassis too. I believe it's a Shaw chassis. And the reason why I know all this is because we had a conversation. Kanke in the 33 makes it into the 3rd spot. And there's already a beat up door on the 11B.
You gotta break it in.
You gotta break it in. Once that first scratch is done, who the hell cares?
Well, Johnson is certainly not seeing.
Oh, wait a minute. He luckily had enough of a cushion built up. White flag. He found the limit for that 20S machine. We were starting to sign the check and give him the trophy.
I was just about to say he hasn't seen any excitement.
Check the flag. Got lucky on that one, Johnson there. Kevin Johnson, your winner in the 2nd heat race for the Sport Mods. Spainhauer up to the 2nd spot.
Black was
home 3rd.
able to get past the 11B machine on that last lap. So 8 laps. I like how Johnson, like we said, I feel like he sensed that we were going to say something, and he was just like, oh, okay.
He's playing with our heart.
Heat race number 3 for the Sport Mod, starting on the pole. Rick Childress Jr., the outlaw, going to take the green flag with the number 9 machine of Jordan Hager, who's outside.
Threw me off too when I
we have a big problem.
What in the hell?
Okay, now someone screwed up. Now somebody really did mess up.
How does that happen?
You know what? We just like to change it up here on Race HEATS, and I'm pretty sure that car wasn't supposed to be in the. That could have been big too. And you know, sadly enough, I have to point this out, but that's the second time that exact car has been pushed out at the wrong time. The 99 machine.
And the problem is that the push truck was pushing the midget out. That's not the problem. The problem with this is that car is at least 4 cylinders down compared to these sport mods.
Right, that's the problem.
It's only half the motor. You can't do that.
Well, no, I think what they do is they just add the cylinders of the car and the Jeep.
Oh, but then that would be... That's still not fair. Because then you've got a drafting partner.
What would you rather do? Have 5 cars that are better than one?
If we had that Jeep in there, then it'd
be Bill Elliott at Daytona in like 1988, right?
Man,
holy cow! Well, that was definitely odd. You know, it goes to show that a lot of the divisions out here tonight are regulars.
Yeah, we have 2 regulars, and then the rest are traveling.
Well, I think we're getting ready for this restart or start. All right, getting ready. Green flag in the air. We're going to keep an eye out to see if any more midgets show up on the back straightaway.
I just hope Manny, the maintenance guy, pulls up now.
The water truck's like, okay, time to go to work.
Yeah. 3 wide for the lead.
22C. That's Michael Johnson to the inside of Hager. Hager with a new look, and Childress had to gather it up 3 wide for the lead on lap number 1.
He just wanted more 3-yard racing.
I think he did. I'll buy that any day. Also in this race, the number 3 machine who's moving in on the battle for second. That is the 3 of Jared Schweitzer, and rounding out this field. Last time these cars were out here, he won the main event, the 68S of Billy the Kid Simpkins. Oh, contact with Hager! And I think Simpkins tried to take out the tractor tire.
Simpkins lost his spare tire out of the trunk. We also have debris on the front straightaway.
We have all sorts of junk all over the place.
I don't know what that debris is. It looks important, though.
We're sport mod racing, and Schweitzer, Tommy, look at that car right now. I know there's cosmetic damage, but I'm pretty sure that he's going full throttle on a flat left rear tire. I know the rear tire is definitely flat. I've got to wonder if there's any more suspension problems back there.
That was a brand new bike. What?
It took 3 laps.
Like, we could have eaten dinner off that bike.
Well, don't you like grits? With some dirt. Lap 6. 2 laps to go. Childress holds the lead. Still, though, right in his range. The 22C of Johnson's hanging right in there. He's actually throwing it in there. White flag is in the air. Unless something wacky happens, which, not throwing it out that it won't. Childress looking really good right now. 3 and 4 out of 4. The 16 machine will take the checkered flag in this heat race. Another wild one for the sport mods.
And I do have to wonder if the Roger Holder family is watching right now from Las Vegas. They're out there drag racing. If they are, best of luck to you out in Las Vegas. Don't lose too much money. And if you do win a ton of money from that event. Race Saver Sprint Car.
So this right now, what's going on here is a new division we've been talking about.
The 86 out in the lead.
People may have be wondering, they may have seen 3 of these cars pull out. One of them was having a mechanical issue. This is once we've gone green flag racing.
So Chris Enos in the 86 and the 72 making a off-road trek. Scott Meisner, 72K. Race Saver Sprint Cars heat race. Their only heat race. So this is more of a introduction up. That car not making any wild moves. White flag is out. So Enos gonna drive this one to the checkers unless something happens. Hopefully not. Because we don't need to only have one. Out of turn number 4, the 86, Chris Enos, checkered flag. The 72K coming across the line, Scott Meisner.